Here we are out here sniffing glue in Davy's shop.
Ivan's complaint on this guitar is that the neck is sticking to his hand when he's trying to play.
Especially outside on the outside gig. It's unbearable.
So we're going to do something to smooth that up for him. Using some naphtha just to help the sandpaper cut a little bit.
Smells real good.
And this is 2500 grit sandpaper we're going to start with. So I failed to say exactly what I'm doing here or how I'm doing it. I just rolled up that paper towel to use as a backer for the sandpaper to distribute the weight and help it cut some also.
Are you doing anything?
Mm-hmm.
It is?
Yeah, you see all this white powder?
Yeah.
That's lacquer.
Oh, cool. Oh, it already feels better.
Yeah, it will. It'll feel better pretty quick. Yeah, that's little pieces of lacquer.
I normally keep a thing of baby powder in the truck for outside gigs. Well, I still got it there, and you can. That is not lacquer. That's baby powder from where I've been doing it.
Get a little ding on there too.
Oh, that's character.
I'm trying to keep it pretty uniform. Maybe not go up on the back of the headstock. Just have it roll right there. You can see it's cutting.
Oh yeah.
The naphtha helps it cut. It keeps all this stuff that's sticking. The naphtha helps it kind of come out of the little fibers in the sandpaper. And as it evaporates, and you see that leftover lacquer on there. Also take the shine off so you can kind of see where you're at.
Yeah.
I'm doing this with the towel just to clean off the lacquer.
That powdered up lacquer?
Yeah, that powdered up lacquer, that's little bitty bits of lacquer that's off of there. You can see it dries to like a dull, and that evaporates, that's a lot duller. Anyway, feel that out.
Oh, that's incredibly good.
And that's step one there.
Will it stay smooth like that?
For a little while. This is a super fine sandpaper, so enough gigs and it'll.
I gotta redo it.
Your hand will kind of repolish it, yeah, to some degree. But starting out with this instead of straight with the steel wool will help it last longer. And you can see it's not too complicated of a process. We're going to finish it in here in just a second. Making sure I get all the way to the fretboard edges.
Now, what, you normally charge $300 or $400 for something like this?
No, not quite that much. What I'm looking for now is shiny spots. You got some that are just going to be in there. Like that's looks like the neck's took a little ding. See it? So,
no, but I ain't seen nothing like that in years. I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, you got a few of them on here. A couple more spots that need a little bit more. This is really not removing very much lacquer at all, so right up in here didn't get it very good.
That's 2,500 grit, right?
2,500 is what I'm starting with. You could start with 2, I guess.
2,000.
I want to finish with that 4-aught steel wool.
Is that a higher grade or rougher?
I would say that the 4-aught steel wool, it's going to produce a smoother feel than this 2,500 is. My brain was thinking there, but my lips were not moving and was not saying what I was thinking. To Ivan's question there, I think that steel wool would probably remove a lot of finish pretty quickly, but will give you an overall smoother feel. So I'm trying to do just a light pass with the steel wool. I'm good to move on. You got to watch this stuff though. It's magnetic.
and it will mess with wiring, so you got to keep it very far from electronics.
Now, Ivan had asked me a question here, and I didn't give him a very good answer for it. He had asked me if he's playing 3 to 4 nights a week, how long is this going to last, because I had told him that your hand will repolish it to some degree. I would think it would last several months before you would start to notice it, at which point all you would have to do is repeat this process. Plus, I don't think your hand would ever repolish it back to its original shiny, sticky gloss.
I'll tell you what you will run into, though, if you continue doing it on this particular neck, is this neck looks to me like it's got, oh, you're going to like that. This neck looks to me,
God, yeah.
this neck looks to me like it's got tint on it, which I'm sure it does. It's probably just like a white maple with a amber tint. So by the time you do this, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4, maybe 6 or 7 times, depending on how aggressive you are with it when you do it, you're eventually going to wear through the clear coat and into the tint on the neck, and then you're going to have light spots start showing up on the back of the neck.
That feels good. Way better.